Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be discussing about what is the difference between what is the difference between liberal and conservative thoughts. So let's get started. I wouldn't be having any bias. I would be completely neutral, and I will discuss all the advantages and disadvantages of having a conservative or a liberal government. So let's get started. So liberal, so the left community is more based on things which support the society overall, not the individual being but rather the whole society. So it includes equality, it includes freedom, personal freedom, it supports workers, and it always supports fair trade. So this is more based on moral. So if you see from the if you see the left government, they are more based on based on more on morals and human rights. So they want the good for the human and for the society. Communities are based on ethics, and families are based on nurturing and having moralism. So moralism is basically when people have certain thoughts, ideas, and beliefs which the person believes makes them a more mature and a more peaceful person in the society. So these kind of morals will help children grow and self nourish. That self nourish creates potential for openness, empathy, and self examination. So most of the leftist ideological people live in urban areas as they are the perfect breeding ground for jobs such as teacher, scientist, architect, media professor, uh, technological jobs, pilots, etc., and jobs which doesn't require hard work, jobs which require skills and ethics. When I talk about right government, they are mostly based on you know ideals, strong ideals which are the pillars of the society. So those strong pillars can be like individual focus on economic freedom. They prefer more on economics rather than social freedom, so that the person can have a better life and doesn't need to pay that much more taxes. So normally if you see a republican government or a right government, the taxes would be low, otherwise unless there is some special case. So the rights also focus on the survival of the fittest, which means that the person who works the hardest has the most amount of rewards waiting for them. So compared to the liberal thoughts, in the liberal thoughts, the child, when a family prepares a child for the future, they help the child, they support the child, they nourish the child until to a certain age at which the child could be self nourishing, and then it this would happen for generations. In normally left right ideological families, instead of installing beliefs which help the children to a more successful future, they actually um, taught the children how to be self-reliant, how to be self-sufficient, how to handle things on your own, which which helps in jobs in many sectors which requires hard work as well as courage and strength. For example, most of the people who are in police or military, or you can say some right businesses which includes like defense and court, moral justice, etc., they they are mostly right ideological people because they are self-reliant. They have relied on their will They have relied on their strength to achieve that kind of position. They are right. Leftists are more multicultural, which means that they adopt to all the cultures. They believe in all kinds of things. They feel happy that many cultures are blending into a melting pot, so that diversity could improve and it could improve the competition in terms of businesses, products, services, etc. They also have a growth mindset, which means that it helped and enabled them to think forward. It helped them to think future. They are not stuck in medieval thoughts as right governments do. Right people who are right, so rightists. So normally rightist people are very nationalistic. They thought about the preservation of their ideals, the preservation of their thoughts, and the preservation of their beliefs. They think that once a rule is established, it is their job to preserve it. They never evolve, almost never, they never evolve. But if you don't evolve, then one day you will disappear, because as one of the as biological scientists from the 1800s once told that evolution is key. Without that, a race would be finished. So there are other things too. For example, more people who are rightists, they believe that religion is important. Religion is a daily matter in our lives, and it's normal for a human being to practice religion. They also think that everybody has rights, that everybody can have. Everybody can sue to a third party which invades their rights. Everybody everybody every everybody feels that the survival of the fittest would be helpful for a better future. Whereas in leftist governments, they don't believe much in religion, because they believe more in scientific theories, which are, and they believe that religion is unconventional and not organized. They think it as a medieval era, medieval thought, medieval belief, which should be abolished, so that there won't be any roadblocks in the future we are coming to. Rights. So in leftist governments, there aren't as much as personal freedoms as in right governments, but and so others must observe the rights. Equality is a level playing field, whereas in leftist governments, where equality is an opportunity in rightist government, which means that equality is equality is just a chance. You can get some chance to get equality in righty, because there is actually no equality, whereas in leftist governments, there is all are equal, all are considered equal, all have equal rights. Freedom from in the leftist government, freedom, the definition of freedom is that it is the power, it is the freedom from freedom or relief from power abuse and inequality, whereas in rightist government, it is the chance of achievement or fail. I think so. That's my thoughts for today. Come back tomorrow or sometime later on. I will discuss more about these thoughts. Goodbye.